So the Walls and Wars tour has just started. You can see I got my earpiece in to listen to the tour. Guide was just saying we just bought our ticket for the wall, which is about £15. It's quite expensive to get up there and have a look round. The guide was just saying that there's a camera system in the old town here that counts people in, counts people out, because the capacity of the old town is 8,000 people. So if they get 8,000 people, they have to turn cruise ships away, because they'll deliver 1,000, 2,000 people at a time to come over and have a look. And they tell them to come in the next day. So pretty interesting. I think as soon as we bought our tickets, we're going to head up the steps there behind the camera and up onto the walls. The corner of the church as it meets the steps. I think the steps were put in first. Okay, so this is one of the tops of a tower that's in the wall. So that's looking outwards. That's where I came from, that little building in the corner. And this is what's inside the walls. So you can see the wall going along there.
There is a Bellevue hotel, and it's a public beach, although the hotel is there. It's called the Bellevue. It has huge cliffs, 20 meters and all. And every day there are children jumping from those cliffs.
Climbed all the way up to the section of the wall that would look over the ocean and guard Dubrovnik from the sea.
This is where everything started from here, that custom complex in which Romans barricaded.
Bit of rain at the moment, not too bad.
This is not renovated, it's privately owned by the monastery. We didn't bother to renovate in 360 years in the rain.
So we're at the halfway point in the tour. It's been really good so far. Some really good views. This is the cafe. Right, onwards. It was really interesting. It was hard to actually take it all in and take photos and videos of the views because they were stunning as well. We're now at the Minčeta Tower on the corner of the wall network. I'm going to head to the top and then I'll tell you a little bit more about what I learned on the tour. horrific. It's quite ironic really, because these walls were built to keep people away, and now they attract people in their millions. Over 700 years of war, and these walls still have not been breached. Many forces tried to invade over the years, as they used to all the time. Nobody got past this form of defence. Essentially two walls, because you've got the physical wall here, but you've also got a moat around the outside as well. And as you can see behind me, half of it is surrounded by sea as well. So of all the wars that raged here, the one the locals talk about the most, for obvious reasons I guess, is the Croatian War of 1991, when Croatia separated from the former Yugoslavia and attempted to form its own independent government. So from out there in the waters, the armies and the navy of Montenegro and Serbia began shelling Dubrovnik, mostly aimed at the newer part of the city, but they did also aim thousands of shells towards the old town, and I think about 50% of the roofs were destroyed. You can see our house there that they've never rebuilt or repaired. No roof, no inners. And if you look closely, you can see a lot of the original roofs here. There's some original red roofs in the shot there as well, but some of the brighter red roofs are ones that were replaced or repaired after the attacks. It's actually incredible to believe, but this place 26, 27 years ago was a war zone. As you can see there, one of the oldest churches here in the old town was kind of in the way of the steps when they rebuilt them after an earthquake here a few years back. And so they very cleverly lodged the stairs, just taking out just a tiny fraction of the church. And that's now how you get up onto the city walls. As the bells ring out behind me, you can see the sun starting to set behind the trees. And over there on the left of the shot, there's another fortress, hoping to go there in the next couple of days. My advice for anyone coming to see the city walls of Dubrovnik is to buy a ticket later in the afternoon. At lunchtime when I came up, it was absolutely stuffed with people. I mean, there were so many tour groups, and that's perhaps one of the downsides here, although I'm contributing to the problem. The amount of tourists and tour groups is just staggering here. The whole town is just crammed full of people on tour trips, and you know, if I was a local I'd be really annoyed, but then, as the tour guide did point out, the locals benefit in a pretty major way, because so much wealth is brought into the city now through tourism. They really don't need to do much else than just sell stuff to the tourists. So I've already been round once, and I'm probably about a quarter of the way around on my second time. Love to go all the way around again while it's this quiet, but I suspect they're going to close very soon, and they're going to ask everyone to leave the wall. So that's why I'm trying to make it to the front, back to the sea. See what kind of views there are as the sun is starting to set. Sorry. Wow, what a place though, what a place. Definitely glad I came to this one. It's like nothing I've ever seen before, really. Right, it's starting to get dark. As you just saw there, the sun has set. Dubrovnik's behind me. I'm going to walk the rest of the wall, or as far as I can get before they close it down, and then I'm going to head back into the old town for some dinner. That's been quite a day. Just coming down the steps at the halfway point, and if you can see it there, but the gate is closed. And the only way available is the exit, sadly. Oh well, it's been a good day. We enjoyed that. It was something very, very unique. Right, let's go and find some dinner.